Hey, I gotta drop this one right here. I'm a little bit disturbed. Let me turn this down, even though it's befitting. The today I went to Gary, Indiana, and I had to pick up an order. A neighborhood watch organization decided, I guess, that by me being dark complected, that it's sad to say, but it is imputed a lot in us. We see people of our same skin color, and we instantaneously begin to, just, I mean, kind of browse up. It's what I'm saying, it's that way. Well, to make a long story short, there was a young man they sent with I think two more young men, and they couldn't have been more than about I want to say 12, 13 years old. And I had an incident. I know I posted or wrote on it, but I had an incident with a young man that stayed next door to my granddaddy's building. Where his I think his mother and well, they stayed there for a short period of time. But the young man, he was influenced by what I was into at the time, and influenced, I'm quite sure, more than just me because, in what I growed up in, um, when you saw people in nice, flashy cars and draping down and stuff like that, it made it. The influence was from, uh, that street life, and the young man next door to my granddad. I used to try to do as I had a play. I have a play uncle, and he tried to do the same thing to me. But he was trying not to. He didn't want me to get involved in the streets. He, kept telling me anybody dealing with, I just said like that was going to jail. And so he would give me odd jobs to do. Let me drive his cars. He had some real nice cars, two different Cadillacs. He would let me drive those, and then he, eventually also was able to drive the Mercedes Benz with the so the influence of being driving those vehicles and just seeing his lifestyle versus what I was seeing um, from, I guess, collar work, blue collar workers. Um, it was hard to hear him. I wanted what he had. I wanted, what I'm saying, that was the influence. So while I was in Gary, I ran into neighborhood watch. I guess they figured that I would be, try to put some fear in my heart by, like a ghetto gangish type of being around. How it used to be. You be in people's set, and you'll feel, like I say, we have that thing imputed in us. We what I'm saying, we just instantaneously start disliking people because of their same skin color, and they might be, dressed with their hat, just list stuff. But I thank God that He has changed me because Neighborhood Watch organization invade my privacy, they track me and all of that stuff. That's so I'll talk to them sometime and let them know, what I'm saying, I'm not trying to hurt them. I'm trying to get correction did to them, and that go probably in one ear and come out the other. I'm dark skinned. Of late, a lot of the higher privileged people been running the show because they've been hitting me with everything they possibly can hit, and it ain't coming from the level. I've been in this since 2012, so it's, saying, it ain't coming from. I know when I was in certain eras, you had, certain goofy stuff that came from certain different nationalities, and you can, I put it to you like this: here, dark skinned people, uh, we really don't have much. So ain't no in the world they was the ones that came up with the organization to get that impacted into the officials' whereas you can try to make a police report against these, and you'll get all type of cover up. You'll get, police is being judged. It's they wouldn't do nothing like that. They just people that look out for their houses. That's not their call to make. If you're making a complaint, that's just like, um, to be honest with it, just like going in there and saying to a police officer, I want to make a complaint against so and so and so and so, and he, saying instantaneously shoot it down because that person is light skinned and I'm dark skinned. So, I mean, like I said, that's not their call to make. n.w.o is on their way out and they know it and they are fearful. They're trying some everything. Like I said, so the incident in Gary, I'm waiting on my orders. It's being delayed on purpose, because this setup should come, and it should aggravate me to a point where I want to browse up, from where they came from and stuff like that. They'll want to browse up and show them that I'm tough. But God, I thank God, because when He shut me down from Uber, before He gave me time to heal and to build, He sucked away my pride from me. I don't have that mentality of mine. And I'll say, not all the time. I sometime in times past, thank you God, in times past, some of the stuff have made me relate to my upbringing, but I thank God today, because the only thing I saw was sadness in my heart. The young man was over there. They came in. His hair was all smushed to one side. You can tell he had come from a household that was of need. And these dirty jokers from Neighborhood Watch organization offered these three little boys, like I said, it couldn't be no more than about 13. There was some more people in the store. One older guy came in. It was amazing the way that God did that thing. One older guy came in, and he should have been one, since he came in. The older lady or somebody in the back spoke to him by name, so he was known in that area. He looked to me, from where I come from, like an old chief from that area. You know what I'm saying? One that everybody know who he is. You don't mess with dude. You know what I'm saying? Man, he woo woo woo. And that's what he looked at like. That's the persona he had, the watch he was, the gear he, what I'm saying, his whole thing was like, what I'm saying, he come from that area and he got that rep. But the young man, like I say, the three young men came in partly after that. First, it was another guy in there. He was drunk. And they know I like to engage a lot of times with people. No matter if you're black, white, green, purple, or orange, speak Italian or speak Jewish. God have given me a love for people, and I have a strong love for kids. So, make long story short, young man, them they come in, they looking at me. It's other people in the store. I know I'm a good looking joker, right? I ain't confused about that. Um, but these was male young men. So I mean, I was the target, as normal. So they went off into the corner, didn't order anything, went off over into the corner and started blowing smoke. And they wanted to make sure I saw it. So when I turned and looked that way, my body instantaneously wanted to talk to him. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to, because I felt sorry for him. But what I have learned with this thing is that n.w.o must go to jail first. They must face justice first, and then you can deal with the problem, because what they're offering, I said to you like this, I'm not able to offer him what they're offering him, and he's hungry right now. He's in need. So what I'm talking about is words. Now I could be wrong. Some people can get it, even though they end up. In my experience with it is, n.w.o got to go first, right? With this fake equality, because I honestly feel like the white people that's out here that's been trying everything in the book to try to make it of late, and they've been jacking some stuff up, and they know it. But so what I really feel like what they did was they pushed me into a primary black poor area, hoping that at this time, by them trying to keep me from being able to get some sleep, people get grouchy and all that stuff. They're trying to keep you from getting some sleep. Run into some problems here, run into some problems there. You know what I'm saying? By this time, you should be ready to burst. And now you got a whole bunch of dark-skinned folks trying to be gangsters around you, and that might just push you to the edge. So I really honestly believe that they did that on purposely. If I had it snapped out, perhaps maybe killed somebody or just got into a tangle with it, hey, it's black against black. That's normal. You know what I'm saying? The jail cell full normally with more blacks than anything. And so that's normal. So that's what I feel like that's what they was trying to do was to, cause see right now they're looking for an scapegoat. They're looking for an escape route. And when I say light skinned people, don't get me wrong, I don't mean all light skinned people. But you fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, that's shame on my goofy tail. I ain't going the third time. I done seen the fake tails, smiles in my face. You know what I'm saying? Play the goody good two shoe. If it's that many good people out here trying to straighten it up or follow me around to make sure that they don't do nothing, they know there's a problem. They know I'm not lying. They know the things I've put in it, and it's they have access to the camera work and stuff like that. They know I'm not lying. So it's a mirage though. Um, but so the young man, like I say, he couldn't have been no more than about maybe what 13, maybe 14 years old. And all I thought about was my grandson. I thought about the little boy next door to my granddaddy building down because I snatched the joint out of his hand. He called himself trying to show me. Cool, I used to send him to the store, you know what I'm saying, right down the street, probably 6 houses down from where we was at to get, you know what I'm saying, give me anything. I was just trying to help him out and give him a $20 bill. But he thought that he was, you know what I'm saying, making me happy by smoking weed and you know what I'm saying, it made me so angry because I was trying to do something different for him. I wanted something different. I didn't want him to have the same foolish life that I had fallen into. I was trying to find a way out of it. And so seeing the young man at the McDonald's and he, you know what I'm saying, I looked at his way and he made sure he kind of kept a somewhat contact with me and pulled on the cigarette, which had to been an electric cigarette. Pulled on a cigarette and blew the smoke out of like that because they know. I know a lot of them be out here high driving around. n.w.o don't test them for drugs. They do goofy stuff. They at nighttime, they really get wicked. You know what I'm saying? The what is it? The apple blunt and all. You know what I'm saying? So they study, they watch, and like I say, black folks ain't have the money to put this stuff together. They got energy weapons out here, all of that stuff. Just like with cocaine when it came into the neighborhood, ain't no brother never had enough money to go all the way over to Mexico and get cocaine and bring it this way. Somebody had to teach somebody how to cook it to mix it into it. That's a chemist foundation organization. So I mean, it's the same games that's being played. Y'all can think I'm crazy or whatever. Y'all can think I'm, you know what I'm saying, taking it overboard. But y'all done sold, a lot of these people done sold their soul. I see folks going it. Yeah, a lot of people done sold their soul for that money. And it's all just a little game, a little mirage. Because uh, the average neighborhood watch organization member, they not putting doing anything with that money that they getting, and then what they doing is destroying. They destroying like they'll try to show me, they try to irritate me and show me and drive past with their phone up, lean back in the car, and that ain't freedom, bro. You ain't a roll. You ain't arrived yet. You know what I'm saying? You still in the hood. The car you got, you know what I'm saying? You try to take the junk too. I mean, it could be a nice car. I'm just being honest though. You can take a brand new car off the lot, drive it down the street. It's yours, right? Try to take that joker back up in there and trade it in and watch what they give you because the depreciation value drop immediately. So jokers run around here weighing and driving pretty much what they worth and then go try to get some credit and stuff like that. I know they done painted a good picture, but it's sad, man. I love people. I see, you know what I'm saying, that same mentality of mine is going to it. That's not equality, because they're giving y'all what they felt y'all should have. Equality is, let me be equal and let my word get out what I'm worth. Don't sit there and say, you know what I'm saying, yeah, well, I'm gonna give him this much. No, let me work my own program, get out my way. So, and that's the thing that's being trying to. It's just like what Carter said. Carter wrote something right after Martin Luther King and JF Kennedy and them got killed. He said that the problem is the white people. They trying to control the stuff. They'll never let us get to that level to come. Bill Cosby, you know what I'm saying? Bill Cosby was cool until he tried to buy NBC, and then after they turned down from buying NBC, Bill Cosby, started he put an ear, he had an ear in his ear, and he really started talking. Before Bill Cosby wouldn't say nothing about no white or black issue. He stayed away from all that. But after the NBC, I guess he saw that no matter how much money you got, the privileged folks will never at this level allow us to be. And I was talking earlier about, what I'm saying, if you look at all the different races in America, right? The Mexicans, they have businesses. The Chinese, they have businesses. The Japan, when they come in, they have businesses. And those businesses, they kind of stick to their own, and they thrive in the community. When you look, and so you see equity, and uh, um, you see financing coming out of those different nationalities, such as with even the light skinned, that they stick together and they men because they're at the top of the chain right now. Um, and when you look at the dark skinned community income. And I really believe the only people that's lower than us is the Indians. Because if you go to New Mexico, America, you'll see they got them Indians out there. Man, it's nothing out there. When it was a water drought, what I'm saying, California was getting water, drove in on trucks and stuff like that. The New Mexico was out there bad. It's nothing really in New Mexico. It's just flat land, desert land. And when I went through there, I couldn't see why they called it New Mexico, because the Indians was living in literally cardboard boxes made to make a little, like the people that's downtown is, well, they done better that now for them. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Up under the drive and stuff, people used to have tents. I'm going too far on this video. uh AAI, and I sent her to thanking God, because that didn't go well for them. I think they was looking for that black against black thing, that slavery mentality of mine. Whenever you get the slaves trying to get free, you get them to fighting against each other, and that's how you stop them from being focused at freedom. Um, but I thank God I don't have that mentality of mine no more. I actually feel sorry for my brothers and sisters. And when I say that, I don't mean blacks. And y'all know, check my record, Juneteenth and stuff like I, what I'm saying. I'm a character that just don't fit in there with that, and that's because I'm a Christian. That's the difference between my skin color and what they try to match me up to. Um, I think about, boy, when they what I'm saying, they had tried some, oh, I almost said some, yeah, they had tried some stuff. Some people close to me, even they even had them, 'cause they belong to them too. They had them bringing bringing females, what I'm saying, doing yeah, yeah, and because the average dark skinned dude, most of us, or it's been said that, what I'm saying, we derive from monkeys. So monkeys usually just sit around and hump some stuff. They don't care if the world falling apart. They jumping up on something. And that's normally, what I'm saying, one of those innuendos of a dark skinned people. What I'm saying, niggas don't do nothing but get drunk and make babies. And I thank God, because I am a Christian, that's not my motive. I'm a single minister. So I can, you know what I'm saying, I have the right to obtain a wife, but I'm not looking at nothing that they've been throwing, because that's like coming out of the frying pan and getting into the fight. Let me tell you, sometimes uh because I think I'm attracted now to like females, um their confidence and their mind, their brain, because I know on the side of me, I'm gonna need that woman to push me to become everything I need to be. I don't need nobody, you know what I'm saying, working for neighborhood watch organization, you know what I'm saying, over trying to whisper in my ear that I done got that I, you know what I'm saying, I got old, I got skinny, yeah, blah blah, all that, you know, crap like that there. If I got skinny, fatten me up a little bit. I ain't, you know, I ain't going too fat, but hey, I've always been a slim nigga all my life. I'm content and happy with everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm just joyous in the Lord, but it does hurt me when I see stuff like that. N.w.o is on their way out, and they are looking for a way out. And like I said, I believe that thing right there was the hope that those dark skinned people that came up in there, they gon' I guess they mad. They you know, people mad. They trying to hold on to the check, man. I'm talking about correction, but hey, you know what I'm saying. If you don't wanna go to jail, don't do no crime. If you know what I'm saying, if you done did some crime, well, you know what I'm saying. What they say, don't get caught. But these jokers is out here flat out doing the thing, like I say, the McDonald's thing, and they shorty up in there smoking on his cigarette and blowing the smoke out like it's weed, because that's what he thought it. So I walked over that way. You know, where I came from, y'all, it's kind of hard for me not to be the way that I am. I'm the right man for the job. That's what God keep telling me. I'm the right man for the job. All my life, I've been conditioned for this. You know what I'm saying? All around me was the ops. I growed up, raised up in a household with that which I didn't run with. And that ain't to say, because I learned a long time ago, ain't nobody tough. You know what I'm saying? If you was going on that tough thing, you know, you'll be trying to prove that the rest of your life, because you go to hear somebody over there got a reputation of being tough, so now you got to prove that you tougher than him. You come out of there, go into, let's just say you go into St. Louis, now you got to prove that you tough on the east side of St. Louis, and then to the north side and the south side and the west side, and then by that time when you get ready to go back around, somebody else on the east side then raised up. So I'm not with that. I'm not trying to fight these jokers. I'm trying to help folks. And the correctional center is what's needed. You say something about them running stop sign and red lights. I have grandkids out here riding with their parents trying to get to from A to B, and some of them might be a part of the mess, you know, but the grandkids is innocent. And not just that, um the seatbelt thing, when the state had to you know what I'm saying, to issue us, making us wear seatbelts. I was one that fought against that. You know, I ain't running with seatbelts. It didn't look cool. Nigga, I was laying back. You know what I'm saying? Right, doom, you did. But they had to tell my dumb self, I'll kick me in there. I had to tell my dumb self, yeah, you get into a collision, you know what I'm saying, you going straight forward. That would be for the airbags and all that. And then even without the seatbelt on the airbag, bam, you know what I'm saying, now they got broke nose. And no telling what else. Joker was going out the windshield, going out the side, hit, you know what I'm saying? So the seatbelt was implicated to issue some safety on some people that, you know what I'm saying, that didn't figure that out themselves. Seatbelt's been in cars for a long time. We just didn't figure that other thing. That it says safety belt, right? We ain't figured it out. Like, we study riding. You know, some jokers didn't even have a top on that joker. Car flip over. You ain't strapped in. Jack, my daughter was saved from an incident because she was strapped into her seatbelt, and I slipped on some ice. And I try, you know what I'm saying? I tried to hold on to her. She went up, and still, I think I still had one hand on her, but it wasn't enough to hold her. She went up and she landed, and me and yeah, we froze up, and I hurried up and jumped up because I fell on the stair with the ice on the ice. I hurried up and jumped up and flipped on. She in there like ain't nothing happened. Seatbelt. So yeah, um, I don't know what else to say from that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. I didn't told n.w.o. We not friends. We not cool. We mortal enemies. I have been fooled by them multiple times. They'll bring out that like they good guys try to get you into that little good thing where you and then they throw something up in there. Cause most people are snap. God dang it, I'm tired of this. But the Bible has stood true to me. God has given me peace that surpasses understanding. The things they be trying, it turned out to be different. They study me and try to they cannot figure me out because it's not rehearsed. It's not organized like them. It's coming from me. This is that relationship with God. They hear me talking about my past and stuff like that. That everything that God allowed me to go through, I see that it was for a purpose. It's needed for this battle. Love you guys. Y'all need to get on top of AI. I keep telling folks to blow the whistle, and y'all probably saying blow the whistle to who? The same people I'm blowing the whistle to. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't think I'm getting nowhere. Oh, I'm getting somewhere. Like I said, this thing done got so deep. Jack, big bosses out here. They you know what I'm saying? They be out here and then they try to put on a little thing like they part, you know what I'm saying? They out here making sure that the other ones don't do nothing. Is he telling the truth? Maybe he could be telling the truth. Man, go ahead on with that bullshit, y'all. Jack, y'all know I'm telling the truth. That's how come y'all out here now and got them doing little certain stuff to be nice. Be polite and all that stuff. That what about them running red lights? As many neighborhood watch members out here, it ought to be no crime. I drove past on Cherville. Some nigga done broke. I shouldn't say that, but some joker done broke the window out there. Out there. I guess some of them they thought it was worse. Something broke the window out there. What you call it? All these neighborhood watch members running around here following me, plugging up the highways, the streets, and stuff like that. There. And y'all know I'm debonair like a mug. I came from these streets, so you know what I'm saying. We used to be leery. You know what I'm saying? We watched them what you call it. It's instantaneous in me. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, y'all, but I can smell when it's a cop. You know what I'm saying? They can be driving plain clothes. And the day when I went, I ain't gonna go all into that, but a Camaro pulled up on me and they were detected with no plates on it, dark tint window pulled up on me, and my senses just kicked off and showing up they was the popo. That was a situation from a neighborhood watch member back here when you know what I'm saying, all the thing and the judge saw right through it. But anyway, I just wanted to get that out there. Y'all pray for our country. United States, I mean, the n.w.o. They have no patriotic spirit to them at all. The Constitution say one thing, and it might just be because I'm black that they're fighting against the Constitution. Yeah, it might be because I'm black that they fighting against because you know what I'm saying. If a black man say start, you know what I'm saying implicating some things that's already in the Constitution and the laws, it seem like there's a problem. But white folks do it and they get it did. They say need a stop sign right here. Too many accidents right here. Be a stop sign up there. Probably within the half of a day. Black Joker go down there. We got to go see this one and that one and those over there. Get out there and probably put our own stop sign up, and then they be talking about some violation of it. You know what I'm saying? How can they be good? How can they be good and they're fighting against uh, the law, the Constitution? Stop sign means stop. Police told me a long time ago. It don't mean it. That thing say stop, not tap and go. A lot of accidents can occur, and y'all may think it's a joke. and all this stuff there. But a lot of accidents can occur from a tap and go because you have less chance of seeing an accident coming. Um, and I'm sorry, but life don't have a oops button to it. Life don't have a I'm gonna pick my grandkids up. I'm gonna pick my loved ones up off the ground. You know what I'm saying, man? Maybe the oops, man, my bad, I ain't see 'em, man. Oh dang, okay, let me hold on, bro. Let me put that back in them, maybe to bring them back to life. Life is short. Am I the only one with some sense around this gym? Huh? Am y'all. AAI, Americans Against Injustice. Y'all need to join that thing. Y'all need to join that